settled here?
What did you feel like was working particularly well for you guys on offense today?
We were dominating the line of scrimmage, and our playmakers were making plays. The guys up front were winning their one-on-one battles and giving Mo and Bryce opportunities to run the ball, and they ran it hard, and they made plays as everybody was able to see.
Well, what was your reaction when you pushed the pile 10 yards late in the second quarter there?
It definitely gave us It definitely gave us motivation going to halftime, just knowing that we got that push right before halftime. So I enjoyed it. We enjoyed it as a whole unit.
Do you think that sent a message for Duke?
Oh yeah, for sure. Just give it. Yeah, for sure.
Did the weather impact the offense at all?
No, it's something that we're used to. This is our weather, Minneapolis. This is our city. This is our state. It's cold up here. The last couple of games it's going to be cold. It's something you have to be ready for. And honestly, we were all excited to be able to play in the snow when it started snowing in the second half. Just a perfect heavy little light snow there, and it was just really fun for us. It was just like being a kid playing in the snow football. So the weather wasn't really an impact at all.
Coldest game either of you have ever played in?
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
What did you guys draw from your defense the way they played today?
Man, they just had so much energy, and they were just forming to the ball and just playing with extreme how, man. We're just so proud of them. Obviously they went through a lot, and the change, which has changed truthful listening, and but they were able to come out, man, and they just played their hearts out every single snap and played for each other. We all played for each other today, and just so proud of how they played and the energy that they had. It was awesome to see our defense do that.
What did you try to show by going back to popping the bell time and again after a couple of drops?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Chris made outstanding catches. And throughout it, you're a human being. You're going to make a mistake. I made plenty of mistakes today. Everybody makes mistakes. And Chris, after he made that, after he dropped it, he talked to me and we talked to him. He said, "This is not going to happen again." And I told him, "Yeah, I'm coming right back to you." And he just was able to make a play with two guys on him, and he's an outstanding ball catcher. He's an elite receiver, an elite guy, but I see time and time again the ball's in the air. Most of the time he comes down with it wherever it's at. So it was just absolutely elite for him to do that.
Crab, love that man.
Crab.
Anything else, guys? You guys watch the defense all the time. What was the difference that you saw today that maybe wasn't there against him?
Like we said before, the energy, man, and they were just playing so fast. They were, we talked about run. They were running, man, and they were making plays all over the field. Up front with the front seven, the linebackers, the DBs were playing extreme coverage. The guys were locking them down and getting a lot of pressure, which is, you got great coverage in the back, great pressure up front. It's hard for an offense to do a lot, and they just played with so much energy and so much how, and they were just ready to come out and respond, and that they did.
I know the coaching changes on the other side of the ball, but how much did kind of the mood need to be reset at the beginning of the week?
You go through change, and obviously it was a tough decision for Coach to make, 100%. Coach Smith is a great coach, and we all love him, and I'm very appreciative for what he did. But change is truthful listening, and the decision was, for us. It was a tough decision for Coach to make, but the guys were ready. It was a lot to go through, with when that happens during the season and just in general too. But the guys were ready to respond. They knew that everybody had to change their best, and just so proud of how they came out and played, man. It's just incredible to see.
Well, you've had some big games already here in your career, but how much would you say you've grown as a running back from the beginning of the season to now, that you've kind of been given the keys?
I definitely grew a lot. I only played one non-conference game, so all of my games are probably like Big Ten games. So just knowing what I'm getting myself into every game and preparing myself with Rodney and Shannon, and that definitely helped me out during the whole season. So you see me growing every week, just getting better and better, just learning everything better.
Tanner, what have you seen in the toughness in Mo? It seems like he's taking hits.
Yeah, absolutely. Mo's one of the toughest kids I know. football or not football, just in general. You know, he takes a lot of hits each and every day, in each and every game. You know, but he's dependable. Whatever happens to him, we know that we can go to Mo no matter what happens, and he's going to get that yard. He's going to make those plays. You know, he took over the game in the second half, was able to bounce off and make great plays and use his linemen and have outstanding runs. But, you know, I'm just so proud of Mo and so thankful that I got him because, you know, he battled through injury this year, battled through a lot of injuries, and he just comes back, and every single day, man, he just comes to work. You know, he plays with – we talk about Hal a lot, you know. Mo plays with Hal. Like, that's just the definition of Hal when you watch Mo play. Whether it's pass blocking, he's going to go up to a 250-pound linebacker like he's 250 pounds. You know what I mean? And he's going to make that block for Rashad Bateman or Tyler Johnson or Chris Altman-Bell or Demetrius Douglas to be able to catch a ball and make somebody miss. You know, he just plays with so much Hal, and you know, he just battles through everything, and I'm just so proud, and it's just awesome to see him do that.
You're a win from a bowl game. What does that do to motivate you?
Yeah, you know, we just got to be able to respond next week. This was a great result, but we have to respond and be able to come out and ready to play against another great opponent. But, you know, looking at it 1 week at a time, we got another great team coming in here next week, as we did this week, and we got to prepare our tails off to be able to go in there and be able to do what we can do.
Do you think Colton Beebe is kind of a unsung hero or unrecognized for his blocking and the success of that Wildcat?
Yeah, absolutely. Beebe, you know, is a Hal guy. You know, you know, he's a big dude, and he's completely unselfish. You know, he doesn't care about personal accolades or anything like that. And another guy who's battled through a lot of stuff in his career, from injury to injury to injury. But no matter what happens, you don't hear him complaining. You don't hear him complaining at all. He comes to work and he comes to grind each and every single day. And that's just something that you can see from him when he comes to work every day, when he comes to practice, all the way through winter workouts to summer to camp and spring ball. He comes to play each and every day. And Beebe, you know, that blocking for the Wildcat right there for Seth, those guys appreciate that to a whole nother level that a lot of people don't understand, because without them, without Beebe, Co, and, you know, those tight ends and the offense lineman making that work, it's not the same as it's not as effective as it has been throughout the year. But Beebe is an outstanding leader, outstanding guy, and it's just awesome to see him battle each and every day. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Have
Roll
a
the boat.
great day.